Hi, I'm Damari Gurry. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à notre vidéo. Aujourd'hui, je m'appelle Simon Preston et bienvenue à Reggae Boys Commentary, le numéro 1 canal pour l'information de le foot en Jamaïque. Bonjour tout le monde et je vais parler en anglais maintenant. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. My name is Simon Preston. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this video in particular. Really appreciate it. And it's an absolute pleasure to be able to see you guys. Please let us know in the chat where you guys watching this video from. Where are you guys watching this video from? And do you want me to speak more French so that you guys can understand a little bit, especially the day-to-day basis of what Shamar has to be feeling on a daily basis? So you can let me know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also comment as well where you're watching this video from. And of course, in addition to that as well, if you want to continue within the French as well, you guys can let me know. Kevin Fazy says Philadelphia. Okay, well, we're looking forward to seeing where you guys are watching this video from so we can get more of an idea of the audience for this video in particular. So a big day for Shamar Boza Nicholson, as you can see by the title of this video in particular. Shamar Boza Nicholson, the King of France, and he deserves that title 150%. Before we go into what happened today, I just want to remind you, everybody, that Shamar Nicholson had his second best year in a Jamaica shirt in 2023. Remember, in 2023, he scored 6 goals and tallied 6 goals in 14 appearances for Jamaica. That's right. In 2023, he had 6 goals in 14 appearances for Jamaica, almost the ratio of a goal every other game. All right. In 2022, he played 3 matches for Jamaica. In 2021, he scored 3 goals in 11 appearances for Jamaica. Those 3 goals in 2021 came up against the likes of Suriname in the CONCACAF Gold Cup, against Mexico in the World Cup qualifying, and also Costa Rica as well. And in 2019, he scored 7 goals in 12 appearances for Jamaica. So that's why 2023 was his second best year ever in a Jamaica shirt, as he scored 6 goals in 14 appearances. In 2019, he had 7 goals in 12 appearances for Jamaica, scoring against the United States twice, against Curacao, against Antigua and Barbuda, against Aruba twice as well, proving to be the CONCACAF Nations League king as well, because he's the all-time leading goal scorer for Jamaica in the CONCACAF Nations League, score against Antigua and Barbuda twice, Aruba twice as well, and then you factor in as well goals against Grenada, against Haiti, against Canada, against Canada, against Canada. That's 9 goals in the Nations League. When you think about it, 9 of his 16 international goals for Jamaica have come in the CONCACAF Nations League itself. So it shows clearly the impact that he's had for Jamaica. Lee says New York. Okay, you're commenting from New York. All right, sounds good. Kevin Facy, Philadelphia. So we got United States, East Coast in the house. That's cool. So today, Shamar Boza Nicholson and Clermont Foot, they registered a 2-1 victory over Nantes in League on action today. Shamar Nicholson scored in the 29th minute and tallied an assist late on in this game, even though Nantes had the vast majority of shots on goal, target, possession, and also in terms of the passing accuracy as well. But Clermont came away from home and got a valuable victory. And it's crucial in the grand scheme of things when you look at the table and what it means. Defeating a team that's 13th within the league, that was important for them as they continue their push up the table as well. In other matches, we know Lens, PSG in action as we speak. But I just want you guys to be aware as well, what's the situation in Ligue 1 in France. So here's the situation. The bottom two teams in Ligue 1, they get relegated to Ligue 2. And the team that finishes 16th, or the team you could say that finishes third from bottom, which is Lyon at this point in time, the team that finishes third from bottom, they go to what is called a relegation playoff. And the relegation playoff would be against the team that finishes third in Ligue 2. So they'll go into a playoff to see who stays or who gets promoted or who goes down. All right. But for Clermont, it's a victory, an important one for them and Shamar Nicholson as he continues to push up in the table itself. So this is absolutely great news, and we're very hopeful and optimistic that he will be able to continue in this rich vein where he can be able to push Clermont up the table. If you look at the table right now, you'll see Clermont 14 points, Lyon 16, Metz 16, Toulouse 17, Nantes 18. A couple of back-to-back wins, and you're already putting yourself within the top 15 of the league to avoid relegation. And I'm actually, when you look at the situation, it's an opportunity because you know that Clermont Foot are going to be a team that has to be performing week in, week out. There's going to be a high demand to ensure that they get the necessary results to be able to continue their push. 4 points from their last 5 games, so they know it has to be on that upward trend, just similar to the form that we've been seeing from Strasbourg recently, picking up 11 points out of a possible 15 in their last 5 games. And you can even look to the likes of Marseille as well, also picking up 11 points out of a possible 15 in their last 5 games to put them within the top 7 of the league right now. So lots of work to take place there. And I want to talk a little bit about Shamar Nicholson and the situation with the loan move as well. But first, a few more comments. Ronnie says, I think more players should look to France. Nitro says, Boza to save Clermont. And Ronnie says, France is a great at developing talent. I agree with you. France is a great league in terms of developing talent. And also you'll get the opportunity to play just like the Dutch league as well, the Eredivisie and Scandinavia. You know that you'll get the opportunities there. France is developing into that as well. And it has been for some time, to be quite frank as well, in terms of giving opportunities to players to be able to play consistently week in, week out. I'm very happy for Shamar Nicholson to be able to get the minutes that he is getting and also the games by extension as he continues in this rich vein as well. So we're very pleased about this because I'm seeing that from a club perspective. I'm starting to see the form that we saw from Shamar Nicholson at Charleroi, in Belgium. To be quite fair, we saw this form at Spartak Moscow as well. He scored goals and also won a trophy as well with Spartak Moscow as well, the Russian Cup in 2021-2022 season as well. So very, very pleased about this. So I just want to give a reminder to everybody that Shamar Nicholson is on loan at Clermont Foot, okay? He's on loan right there until the end of the season. When he joined Spartak Moscow in Russia, he signed a 4.5-year contract, right? So that contract would have tied him to the Russian-based club until the summer of 2026. So what that means is that at the end of Shamar Nicholson's loan spell with Clermont, he's going to have 2 more years on his contract left at Spartak Moscow. 2 years will be left on his contract at Spartak Moscow at the end of his present loan spell at Clermont. But who knows? Clermont may come into the picture and may want to purchase him full time and not go on loan, or they might request another loan move from him as well. We'll see how the next, you could say, 5 months progress. It will always be dependent on that consistency. So we want to wish Shamar Nicholson all the best that he can continue on that rich vein of form of consistency as well, because I would love to see him parading his talent in Ligue 1 more consistently, or perhaps another league in Western Europe as well, whether that might be England, Germany, Italy, Spain, So it's all about ensuring that the performances that he's putting in now, he's done more consistently. So there'll be a demand from Clermont to bring him permanently or bring him on another loan or attract interest from another market, which would force Spartak Moscow to be able to let him go, of course, for a price. But I must say it's been quite a journey when you're bearing in mind the trajectory that Shamar Nicholson has taken. From Boys Town, the goal scoring season, the top goal scorer in 2017, going to Domžale in Slovenia, and also putting in a great performance as he scored in the UEFA Europa League. Or if you remember clearly that run that Domžale had in that 2019-2020 season, it's no surprise that he later went on to parade his talent in Belgium at Charleroi, and how he was able to consistently find the back of the net. And it's clear evidence as well in terms of the performances that he gave, especially the last spell at Charleroi, 13 goals in 18 appearances. Shamar Nicholson deserves everything that is good. I can tell you straight up, Shamar Nicholson deserves everything that is good, pleasing, successful in this entire life, because everything that has come his way in a positive light, he has deserved it, and he's worked hard for it, extremely hard, to be where he is right now within his career. And guess what? The good news is there's so much more to come. I'm sure if you even asked him, he'd probably say that as a footballer, he is not at his peak just yet. I personally think that he's approaching his peak. So it just goes to show that there's so much more to come as well, whether that might be the consistency of games or more goals, so there's so much more that is to come, and everybody can see that as well. Kevin Facey says, I think a top team in the league is going to buy Shamar. You're talking about a top team in the French league. Is that what you're saying? Nitro says, great progress, Boza. Absolutely. Great progress. Great progression from him. 16 international goals for Jamaica in 46 appearances for Jamaica. And let me just take out the stats sheet so that you guys are well. If you look at all reggae boys that were called up in the calendar year of 2023, Shamar Nicholson has the most appearances of all the attackers in the squad. I'll repeat that one more time so that you guys are fully aware of what I just said. In terms of all the players that were called up to the Reggae Boys squad in the calendar year of 2023, Shamar Boza Nicholson has the most appearances of all of those players. Shamar Nicholson, 46 caps. Corey Burke, 34. Leon Bailey, 30. Romario Williams, 19. Mikel Antonio, 14. Demarai Gray, 10. DeJohn Whisper Richards, 10. Kahim Paris, 10. Jordan Fletcher, 8. Jamal Lowe, 6. Gervonta Stewart, 4. Dwayne Busy Atkinson, 3. Colin Anderson, 2. Ronaldo Cephas, 1. Tyler Roberts, 1. Of all the attackers, Shamar Boza Nicholson has the most appearances of those guys. And even when you throw in the likes of Bobby Reid has 27 appearances for Jamaica. You look at Kevin Lambert, 27 appearances as well. So it just goes to show the experience that Shamar Nicholson has garnered as he closes in on 50 appearances, which is going to be a massive milestone. And you'd say by Copa America, he would get to that number 50, So that is great. And then when you look at Jamaica's goal scoring chart, Shamar Boza Nicholson is the 9th highest goal scorer in Jamaican footballing history with 16 international goals. Paul Davis, 18. Darren Mattocks, 18. Right? Walter Boyd, 19. Andy Williams, 22. Paul Young, 22. Theodore Tapper Whitmore, 24. And Nandi Lowe, 27. And Luton Shelton, 35. So you could say Shamar Nicholson is almost halfway there. Almost halfway there in that journey. For me, and I'm going to take some of the comments quite shortly. I'm going to take the comments right now. Michael Gordon says, big up, Simon. Big up, Michael. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are doing good. Good evening, Simon, and everybody in the chat. I missed the game this morning. I always tried to catch Boza playing. Great performance. Absolutely splendid performances. Well, Michael, I'm not sure if you are aware, but the under-20 team is in camp, and they'll be in camp until Monday in relation to the domestic-based players. They are presently in camp, and in relation to the camp, it started early in the week, and it ends on Monday. And, of course, there will be a couple of friendly internationals to come for Jamaica's under-20 team against Trinidad and Tobago. But in relation to the squad that you're referring to, Akeem Bernard, Twain Lynch, Dijon Davis, the goalkeepers, the defenders, Ronaldo Barrett, Michael Forbes, Keani Jackson, Adrian Reed Jr., Devontae Hodges, Omari Henry, Robinho Gordon, Alexavier Gooden, the midfielders, Denzel McKenzie, Alexander Bicknell, Romarian Thompson, Carlton Brown, Christopher Ainsworth, Dejanay Brown, Leo Campbell, Dustin Cohen, and the attackers, Tyrese Gowie, Brian Burkett, Demarion Harris, and also Matthew Ellis. So that's the domestic-based squad that has been called up for Jamaica at this point in time. So yeah. A story, Baggio the Great. It is quite a story. And every person in Jamaica, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your social status, regardless of your race, should be inspired by this story because everybody can take a piece from Shamar Nicholson's flower lily pot. So I mean it. I mean it. I absolutely mean it. Wherever you are in Jamaica, wherever you are, young man, young woman, middle body can take inspiration. Everybody can take inspiration from this story. Pleasant to hear, Simon. How is he going? How are you doing? All as well. And Omari, I've made the point extremely clear back in December as well that you can't give clues to your opposition. You can't do that whatsoever. You see, the important thing is to unite as a nation. That is the important thing right now. All hands have to be on deck because World Cup qualifying starts in June. So it's important that everybody works extremely hard. Michael Gordon, I made the point to you that this is the domestic-based squad. The domestic-based squad is in camp at this present moment in time. So yeah, I should agree. Yes, it is a training squad, and there's a point that I wanted to make in terms of Shamar Nicholson. So here's the thing now. I've made a point for many moons about Shamar Nicholson going after Luton Shelton's goal scoring record. But if you ask me, what would be the priority? Qualifying for the World Cup or Shamar Boza Nicholson breaking Luton Shelton's record? It would have to be qualifying for the World Cup. And I'm sure if you gave Shamar Nicholson that option, he'd probably said plays for Jamaica, you know? You would all, and you guys know exactly what I'm referring to, you know? So yeah. So that is exactly what I'm referring to. So everybody is on the same page. Everybody understands exactly what I'm saying there. And Nitro, you know, on this platform, it's about accuracy, reliability, and credibility. We don't speculate, we talk facts. All right? So whatever concerns you have, you squash that and you throw it in the rubbish bin. Baggio, I appreciate the encouragement. I really do. Thank you very much. I will do my best. As always, I will do my best. I will. David Guishard, Atlanta, Georgia, always following and supporting anything Reggae Boys. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. You know, keep up the good work. Guys, hit the like button. You know, if you're proud to be a Jamaican, then you hit the like button. If you're proud to be a Jamaican, you hit the like button. It's as simple as that. Very, very straightforward. Okay? So, Shamar Boza Nicholson, 46 appearances for Jamaica to date. 46 appearances. Splendid, isn't it? Very much so. Yeah. So we're very pleased about that. Very, 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 very happy. We also have a reggae girl on the score sheet in Melissa Johnson scoring today. Devontae Campbell left the island for Charlton Athletic on a 10-day trial. So very pleased for all of our Jamaican players. Big, big, big year. Oh, thank you, Courtney Brown. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your moral support. I greatly appreciate it. And guys, you know, a lot of time, energy, strength goes into ensuring that the information that you get is accurate, reliable, credible. So I appreciate your support as well. I really, really appreciate it. Whether super chat, super stickers, it all helps because it helps me to progress on towards my goals and also of that nature, because it's important, very, very important to continue. So to show your support for Jamaican football and to be part of the journey towards 2026 and beyond, yeah, this is key. Let me play a video. Omar, he's been signed to an EPL team, isn't it? Chelsea are a Premier League club. So unless his advisors or the club decide that he's going to go out on loan, he's at a Premier League club. Simple. He's at a Premier League club. Unless he goes out on loan, then yeah. So we shall see if it's a loan spell or if he'll be there till the rest of the season. You know, a lot can happen in the transfer window. I think it's the end of January closes, February 1 or January 30th, 31st. So we will see. We will see. We'll see how all of that comes to place. You know, very, very exciting, riveting time frame ahead. What are your thoughts, folks? How are you feeling about Shamar Boza Nicholson? Let us know how you guys feel. Let us know how you guys are feeling, oozing with confidence, excitement of his form. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know. All right. Calvin Clark says, bless up, Simon. You're doing an excellent work. Thank you. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I will endeavor to do my best to keep up that hard work, you know. And I know many persons have been asking in relation to dates and everything like that. So I just want to provide a bit of clarity for persons. So tomorrow, the January domestic-based camp ends. And then, of course, there'll be a camp from January 19th to 22, which will basically gear the players for the Trinidad camp. And then there'll be a camp in Trinidad from January 22 to February 2nd. And of course, there'll be a camp before the qualifiers for St. Kitts. And of course, the qualifiers in St. Kitts and Nevis. So exciting, riveting, pulsating. Come on, guys. Over 50 of you guys are watching this video and only 28 likes. You guys could do way better than that. You guys could do way better than that. And you guys know it too. Very, very disappointed, to be honest with you. Very, very disappointed. Because you all know what you're getting here. Accuracy, reliability, and credibility. Okay, guys? But yeah. Omari, I'm not sure if you joined late, but I explained all of this at the start of the video. Did you join late or did you join at the start of the video? This Clermont, he's on loan from this club. He has a deal with Spartak Moscow until the summer of 2026. That means that he has 2 years remaining on his contract. If he consistently puts his performances in at that high standard that he continues to do, regardless of whether Clermont get relegated or not, there will be bound to be interest in Shamar Nicholson. So it's all about the consistency, getting this little bit of rhythm so that by the time he plays in the second biggest competition in the entire world this summer, all eyes will be on him. A lot can happen in 6 months, 5 months. We'll have the rest of the league on season. There's the Nations League, there's World Cup qualifiers, and there's also the Copa America, the second biggest football international competition on the planet. So a lot can happen. A whole lot can happen. 2 years left in his contract at Spartak Moscow. I'm sure they would let him go for a very hefty price. And good performances at Copa America will mean great things as well. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content right away. Okay, guys, thank you all so much, and we'll be back later. So please Hit the like button. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, guys. Come on, guys. Help us get to 20,000 subscribers. Let's get to that landmark. Please and thank you.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sports City. Yes, Sports City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share. Is that the right order?